Welcome to my trading room. So this is it. My trading room on the 4th floor of our 4-story rented house in Italy. On this floor we have this trading room. We have a balcony out here which faces to the west, which is almost as big as, if not as big as, this room. It's great for having meals in the summertime and watch the sunset. Outside here we have a bathroom, and then we have the stairs that's going down to the 3rd floor. That gate's just for my daughter there, who's now just turned 3 years old. So here we have some books. This is where I keep all my trading books. You can see high probability trading there, the psychology of risk, Way of the Turtle, the Candlestick Course by Steve Nissen, trend following, whole bunch of books there. Probably the most useful for me, I can't see if it's actually here, but yeah, Trading in the Zone was probably the best one for me psychologically. And then in terms of technical analysis, the Candlestick Course was a real help. And then you can see other stuff there, such as the Black Swan. What else have we got there? Think and Grow Rich, which are peripherally related to trading. Then up here I have some psychological books which are even more detached from trading but just as relevant. My favorite is Egonomics by David Markham and Stephen Smith. The Magic, Power of Habit. And then up there I've got a bunch of other books, cookery books, as I used to be a professional chef, autobiographies which I love because they show triumph of difficulty in people's lives. Usually you've got Richard Branson up there, Gordon Ramsay, Michael Jackson, a whole bunch of other stuff up there. These games here, which I used to teach English, so this was part of the lesson that I would give. A whole bunch of things. Oh, here we've got the brain band, but I'll probably do a separate video on that. Basically that just turns what used to be a quantitative study of how we feel into a statistical study. So it gives numbers to your feelings basically. But I'll get into that in another video. And then down here, this is probably 6 years of trading records. Actually more like 3 or 4 years of trading records before I switched to digital records on hard disk. Got a little desk here with water, some photos, that sort of thing. 2 whiteboards to jot down any details that I need to jot down. And then this is the station, the PC itself. I used to have 2 screens. One was a 17-inch screen, which is no longer up here, and this 21.5-inch 1920 by 1080 resolution screen. So I've kept that, and then I've bought 2 more 21.5-inch screens of the same resolution. One of these 2 has a 6 millisecond response time, and I'm not sure about the others, but if one of the others has a faster response time, I'll put my trigger chart onto that one. So for now I'm just orienting myself and getting myself set up in the sense that I'm not sure exactly what to put on each screen. At the moment I have my trigger chart on this central screen here, Skype or sort of internet browsing and surfing on this screen, and then the order entry platform and larger time frame charts on this 3rd screen over here on the left. So we have a gaming mouse which doesn't even work and has to go back, and also we've got a dead pixel on this monitor, so that's going to go back for replacement as well. You've got the keyboard, and then under here is the CPU itself, which has 3 fans. One at the front here, which helps cool down. I'm assuming here we have the solid state drive here, which is 60 gigabytes, and then we have a 1 terabyte hard disk drive here. So the operating system's on the solid state drive so that it boots up quicker. and this fan keeps those cool. Then at the back here, probably won't be able to see it on this video, but in there are two fans which are keeping the graphics card cool, and that's a 2 gigabyte, is it gigabyte or gigabyte? Yeah, 2 gigabyte, too much time in Italy, 2 gigabyte graphics card in there by Nvidia. The processor is 3.8 gigahertz, I believe, is the measurement of a processor. 3.8 in any case. So that's a big improvement from the old 2.4 that I used to have. And we have a whopping 16 gigabytes of RAM. So I've gone from 2 gigabytes to 16. The only criticism I would have of the logistics of this system is the fact that they have the power button and the restart button on top here. So if I were to, and I intend to, attach the CPU to the desk, those buttons may well be hidden. So I'm going to have to see how that can be worked around. And also, if you're taking out like a mouse or anything out of these USB ports, you can, and I already have done so, you can turn it off by accident. So that's the only downside there. What else is there? That's it really for the CPU. You got speakers which I've attached to this desk. This desk is quite special to me because, I'll just step back so you can see it. This desk was handmade by my father-in-law, and so it's something that I hold very dear to my heart. We've had it for 6 years now. And over here we got this old German radio which came with this house. Nice sound quality. Some earphones there, water for my little girl, and then a whole bunch of boxes which I've yet to put away from when the computer got delivered a couple weeks ago. So here you can see the spec again, which I'm not sure you'll be able to see it on this video, but let's see if we can see it. Probably can't see it on this video, but it just rehashes what I said. You got a it says 4.1 here, but it's actually 3.8 if you don't overclock. Quad core processor, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 60 gigabyte SSD, 1 terabyte HDD, and then an Nvidia GeForce graphics card. And that's it. A nice couch when I feel like just crashing. We're on the top floor, so we've got a couple skylights here, and then a storage cupboard over here. So that's it, a quick tour of my office. I do intend to put an uplift desk attachment to this desk so that I'll be able to stand whilst trading as well, but that's going to be a future upgrade.